my 240 right here. I always tell people I get great gas mileage with it, but they never seem to believe me. So today I figured I'd put it into a video, so that way I have, actually solid evidence of what gas mileage I'm getting. Now the way that we're going to be calculating our gas mileage on the car is we're going to go to the gas station, we're going to fill up the tank to full, right? And then we're going to drive the car around, do whatever we have to do, record how many miles that we drove in that time period, come back to the gas station, and then fill it back up again. So that way we can see how many gallons of fuel that we used for the miles that we drove. And then what we'll do is we'll take our miles driven and then divide it by the gas used, and then we'll get our miles per gallon. So the first test we're going to be doing is to figure out the miles per gallon while city driving the car. Alright, so I'm going to be filling up my car right now. Then we're going to be going from here to Chick-fil-A, and we're going to be doing city driving. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it until it fills up, and then I'll hold it one more time after that just to make sure. So keep filling it up. 7.6 gallons. 7.8. Okay, so right now it just stopped on 7.8 gallons in my hand over here, so I'll just try it one more time, then we get it to stop. Okay, did it to 8 gallons now. Should we do it for a third time? No, that's about it. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So 2 times all the way to the top until it stops, and I'll take it out. Yeah, dribble zipped it. And so right now we put in $24 worth and 8 gallons, and that is with 91 octane up to 76. Alright, so now we'll get in the car and then we'll drive, do city driving. Okay, so where we're going to be going is my location, which is right here. As you can see, this is, what is this, West Pacific. So this is Cameron, okay? So I'll put the address and that in the description. And then we're going to be going to Chick-fil-A, which is 1542 South Azusa Avenue. Total is going to be a 7.3 mile trip to Chick-fil-A. We will start that now. Start. Okay, cool. So now we'll just get going. Start up the car. Phone's charging. Alright. So we're all good to go. And now we'll just drive off to Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A is right over there. Google Maps just isn't recognizing it, but there we go. So we went over here, then went through here, and then drove back there. And now we're in this parking lot and the car is off. So that completes our one trip. Okay, so our new place is going to be from this Chick-fil-A and then down to that 7-Eleven. 8495 Western Avenue. Total is 14 miles up at the top. Okay. Alright, cool. Park here. We're not getting gas, we're just here for 7-Eleven. The gas is on the other side, it's not even on the same side. Okay, so we made it to the 7-Eleven here, and it's just a habit. I clicked out of the whole thing except for the summary, but anyways, that's the 14 miles. And I was taking that one route. Yeah, we're gonna go get Slurpees because it's the 7-Eleven day, so free Slurpee, and then we'll drive back up. Went for free Slurpee day, ends up just getting a water. Too much sugar and it's too hot out. Okay, new route is going to be from here, this gas station, to the 76 that we were at earlier. So 76 is 2010 West Pacific Avenue. Chill. And that's Bay. Alright, we'll just start this navigation and go. Okay, so we did 19-mile distance, 48-minute duration, 22 miles per hour average. And finally here at 2010 West Pacific Avenue, 76. Same exact pump. So just to recap from the city MPG on July 11th, we did 7.1 miles from the 76 gas station to Chick-fil-A. And then from Chick-fil-A to that 7-Eleven, we did 14 miles. And then from that 7-Eleven back to the 76, we did another 19 miles. And that completed our trip. And so that means we're at 40 miles on the dot. All right, so we'll see how much we fill up. Okay. So we just stopped at 1.6 gallons. Fill it up again. Okay, so we are at 1.7 gallons right there. Okay, so this is 1.771 gallons for 40 miles that we did. So we have the 40 divided by 1.771. So our city MPG is 22.58. That covers the miles per gallon while city driving the car. So the next test we're going to be doing is for highway driving. As always, first thing to do is fill up the gas tank. Go to Topanga and Acton. Fill it up. Okay, so it stopped. Stopped at 3.597 gallons. So I'll do it one more time. Okay. So 3.740 gallons. Okay, so the route is to go from this gas station. This is the mobile station right on Lassen and Topanga. So we're gonna go from here to this Arco, and it's an Arco at 33488 Crown Valley Road. Okay, total is 39 miles. There's the route. So we're gonna go drive from here to there, 39 miles. And then once we get there, we're gonna turn around and drive back to the same gas station. And then after that, we'll fill up again. So in total, we're looking at driving about 78 miles. 71 degrees for temperature, 3,200 RPM, so about 3,400 RPM is what I'll be cruising at. Approximate speed is about 75, 80 miles an hour. Sometimes it might drop lower, but as of right now, that's how fast we're going. Over here. So this is the Arco we made it to at 33488 Crown Valley Road, Acton, California. Let me turn this off. Car is off now. 37-minute duration, 39 miles distance, 63 mile per hour average. So what we're going to do now is navigate back to that original gas station that we were at. Okay, this mobile was the one that we were at before at Lassen and Topanga. So again, 39 miles, same exact way that we came. Okay, so let's start that navigation. Okay, and yeah, we're not going to get gas here. We're just going to make a U-turn, get right back on the freeway, and head back to our original gas station. now this says only 30-mile distance, and that's because I accidentally clicked out of the GPS and went back in it. Like you'll probably see it on the GoPro. So as you can see, Bay is calling me right here, and I'm already 9 minutes into the trip, and for whatever reason this restarts my Google Maps. So I bring up Google Maps again, and for whatever reason I have to press start trip when I'm already in the middle of driving. And so since I had to restart the navigation while I was already driving, the trip total at the end didn't add up to the total that I had actually driven. However, when bringing up the timeline on Google Maps, you can see that I did in fact drive the 78-mile total. This is July 12th when we did our highway driving. Remember, we started off on that mobile on 9906 Topanga Canyon Boulevard, 78-mile round trip, made it back to the mobile on 996 Topanga Canyon Boulevard. When we started at that mobile station down there, went all the way out here to this one Arco, I think it was. They made a U-turn and then came all the way over here and then finally filled up. So we went to this mobile station, 9906 Topanga Canyon Boulevard. 39 miles. Alright, now let's get out. $91. Yeah. Okay, just stopped. 2.2 gallons. We'll do it another time. Okay, stopped again. We'll take it out. I've got 2.4 gallons. So our total trip was 39 miles there, the 39 miles back. In total 78 miles. So 78 divided by 2.426. We'll do that. 32. Not bad. There we go. So that wraps up the two tests. So basically we're getting 22.5 miles per gallon while city driving the car, and roughly 32 miles per gallon while highway driving the car. Now, I honestly don't know why you get such great gas mileage, but I think it's a combination of a whole bunch of things, so I'll just cover those right now to try and have an idea of why the car is getting such great gas mileage. I think one of the first factors is the fact that it has a stock engine in it. So this car is powered by the stock K24D engine in here. Okay, it's a 4-cylinder engine that's maybe putting 140 horsepower down to the wheels. So it doesn't have a turbo, big injectors, anything like that. It's just a very low power, simple engine. The second factor is that the engine has no emissions equipment on it. It's that all the emissions equipment is deleted, so all the EGR and everything like that. I actually have a video on it. The link will be at the end of this video to that video. The engine runs an open downpipe, so there's no catalytic converter, muffler, resonator, anything like that. It also has a very simple cone filter over here because I needed to fit the air intake with the tube front. And overall, I think all these things are helping to make a less restrictive engine. The third factor is the car is stripped, and pretty much all the metal panels have been replaced with lightweight fiberglass panels. So all the heavy stock metal fenders and metal hood have been replaced with fiberglass parts. The front end has been cut off and everything tubed. The interior is completely stripped, and there's a roll cage inside of it, which does add actually quite a bit of weight. Okay, this is a carbon fiber rear hatch, but overall there really isn't anything in this car, so although I haven't weighed it, I would say that this weighs quite a bit less than stock. And the last factor I think has to do with a very low rolling friction. So there's negative 10.5 degrees of camber up front. So my car doesn't use the full contact patch of the tire when driving in a straight line. It mainly uses this like shoulder over here. So the actual contact patch of the tire on the ground is very small, which I'm not saying that's helping increase the miles per gallon, but I'm saying that could be a possible factor. And because the car is very low power, I do tend to run a very high tire pressure in the rear in order to make it easier to drift. So I'm running 215, 45, 17 tires all the way around. The front tires are to 30 psi. However, the rear tires are set to 70 to 75 psi when I'm at the track. And for street driving, I honestly tend to air them down just to about 65 psi, and that's kind of just how I street drive the car. And so because the rear tires are running such a high tire pressure, that could also help with decreasing the rolling friction. That wraps up this video, and as always, I hope you guys found it helpful or interesting. If you guys want to help support the channel, please go to offbeatgarage.com. A whole bunch of merchandise as well as other products available on that website. And of course, if you're interested in the shirts that I'm wearing, these are available at whatmonstersdo.com. Use coupon code LEDRIP, you get 15% off your order. Alright, I'm tired. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a good one.